Jonny Arkade, Jonny Arkade, yeah, Jonny Arkade. Whispers, terror shine on the plate. Shadow work, make the dark turn to light. Johnny's intuition strike, hit like a smite. Cosmic baller, psychic color deep inside. Sight. Deep inside. Deep inside.
At Jonny Arkade, he sees through the veil. Shadow work tales like reading braille. Flip the cards, destiny trails. Accurate hits, no room for fail. Crystal ball vision, deep incision. Darkest corners, precise precision. Tarot in his hand, each decision. Walk the shadows, no derision. Shuffle the deck, intuitions rise. Arcane whispers, truth never lies. Jonny Arkade, mystical ties. Underneath your skin, inner allies. Queen and king, journey begins. Wands and swords, revealing sins. Pentacles fall, destiny spins. Cups overflowing, breaking within. Shadow realm, find your true self. Jonny guides like nobody else. Tarot spreads, stories on the shelf. Inner demons, cards get dealt. High priestess knows hidden layers. Hermit walks, silent prayers. Judgment calls, no naysayers. Tower crumbles, unveil players. Queen and king, journey begins. Wands and swords, revealing sins. Pentacles fall, destiny spins. Cups overflowing, breaking within. Shuffle the deck, intuitions rise. Arcane whispers, truth never lies. Jonny Arkade, mystical ties. Underneath your skin, inner allies. Queen and king, journey begins. Wands and swords, revealing sins. Pentacles fall, destiny spins. Cups overflowing, breaking within. Shadow realm, find your true self. Jonny guides like nobody else. Tarot spreads, stories on the shelf. Inner demons, cards get dealt. High priestess knows hidden layers. Hermit walks, silent prayers. Judgment calls, no naysayers. Tower crumbles, unveil players.
Johnny Arkade with the cards in his grip, flipping through decks, giving shadows a clip, healing old wounds like a shaman with a script. Inner child smiles while the tower tips. Yeah.
Eyes closed, he channels the stars, reads your life like a story in the bars. Ace of Cups drinking from fate's jars, making sense of the scars, flipping these memoirs. Johnny's reading psychic binds untwisted, truth laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. In the cards, our destinies twisted.
Hangman got you feeling stuck. Johnny flips the script, shows you better luck. Chariot, driving futures like a boss. Wheel of Fortune spins, no fear of loss.
Queen of Swords with your mind sharp and keen. Johnny speaks truth, pulls you from the machine. Star in the spread, all your hopes foreseen. Healing shadows within, nothing's too obscene.
Testing. Looks like it's on. Welcome to Johnny Arkade. Tonight's reading, we've got the next yes you say could change your entire path. The next yes you say could change your entire path. I'm not going to necessarily say yes. This is like 3 wishes and you only have 1 left, you know, so I'm not going to say to do it, to not do it, but something's coming in. Will you be able to have the cognitive, just the discernment to make the right choice? It might be logical, it might be emotional, it might be a combination of the two. I imagine it would be more like that. Let's go ahead and get started. The next yes you say to change your entire path. Welcome to Johnny Arkade. Good stuff. Welcome, guys, Johnny Arkade. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for already, I see y'all hitting the poll. Good job. If you are new here and you haven't already, make sure now would be a good time to, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up, smash my face if you're joining us live. Can you hit my face? I'm kind of behind the DeLorean. All right, the game's over before I get whiplash. But yeah, if you are joining us live, welcome. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. But say what up in the chat, and I'll be sure to welcome you in. If you are watching us on the replay, if you haven't noticed already, there should be timestamps pinned in the comment section below, as well as in the description box. And since this is done live, and if you're joining us live, since that would be impossible, give me about an hour or so when this is over, and you can expect to see those timestamps below and whatnot. But we hope you're joining us live. We love it when you're joining us live. It kind of adds to the, vibe, and it's a perfect opportunity for us to get to know one another, and, first impressions are everything. So use that time wisely. But let's go ahead and get started. The next yes you say will change your entire path.
Johnny Arkade, see the cards and he shuffled them truth. Shadow work, he pulled the strings, got them cosmic roots. Gliding through the dark like a prophet among suits. No cap is tarot craft, levitating the youths. It's Johnny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slain. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display.
Welcome to Johnny Arkade. I hope you're doing well. 11:01 on the Zelda Game & Watch. She full of juice. She got that juice. The juice is loose. This is the community chest. I keep this shuffled and off to the side, and as we receive synchronicities throughout this live stream, we pull from this deck. It contributes to a whole secondary background reading that takes place simultaneously. It usually corresponds rather well with what we got going on here in real time. And then we review it at the end. It's a whole fun thing we do here at Jonny Arkade. You should stick around and check it out. Something about not having to force something. Not having to force something. Some sort of knowing. Someone not needing some sort of, it's like collective. No wonder you're like, I'm saying yes. It's like you've done all the algebra. You've done all the algebra. I bet you didn't realize you're so good at algebra. That's why your algorithms, your discernment, dude, someone's moral compass is like boing north or whatever. Or whatever they call the N on the compass. Due true north. All right. Because if you're in China, it would be south, right? I don't know. I'm just asking for a friend. 11:03 on this other Game & Watch. If the Earth's a ball and everything, okay. Level 1. Let's get you situated. Michelle Pagliacci, welcome. Thank you for the burritos and the tacos. Now I'm craving Mexican food. I actually had burritos like 2 days in a row, the last 2 days, but I can eat burritos all the time. I can always eat burritos. Okay. I mean, it's like it'd be a crime if you didn't like accept that offer. Okay. Level 1. This ain't your auntie's pick a deck reading, alright? This ain't your grandma's pick a deck reading. This ain't your witchy mom. It's not her reading either. Spirit picks the decks. If I can find the right frickin' dice, Spirit will pick the decks. Let's see. Talk about north, east, west, south. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. According to my coordinates. Coordination. 1, 2, 3. Archetypes. Or archetype. Different types of arches. Character arches. Wait, hold on. Let's make it official. Level 1. If you chose the wild and known archetypes, this is your reading. Link just grabbed the heart container. Someone picked the archetypes deck. They felt that heart container chakra booming or whatever. And he said, this is my deck. This is the one. Well, just see. I believe you might be right though. The gem in reverse. Spirit. We got someone I feel like is coming out of their cave. I just seen the cave. My left hand is itching when I said that. more so my ring finger specifically. You know, this one. All right. I used to do that back then. Me and the homies were like, whoever falls asleep first gets one on the neck. Or why? The destroyer in reverse. There's a whole little chunk here for us. There's an ocean in reverse. You can destroy the ocean? Go beat those waves. What are you, Bill Gates? Got the vessel. Castle in reverse. I feel like someone might have taken... Let me change that. Same idea. I feel like you might have lost stuff to people, places, and things that were out of your control, that was completely unfair. What's under the castle? Oh, the ring in reverse. And I was going to say they penetrated your castle, your trust, and whatever they took from you, thought they destroyed, that would change you, turn you dark, see things differently. I'm sure you see things differently, but you're still you. Whatever makes you you, your creativity, your ideas, it could take your tools away, but you're still the builder. You feel me? The heart on its side, the maiden on its side. And if anything, I bet during this process of shedding all over your friends with your success, is this getting more fine-tuned? Dinging confirmation. You didn't hear that, but I sure as hell did. The spirit said, that's the truth. What is up? Why does it, like, all these things about s'more snack mix keep showing up in all my algebraic rhythms? What in the world? I don't want s'more snacks. There is this one badass cereal that I wish they'd bring back. There is like a multi-meal version, but it's not the same as a honey made freaking s'more cereal that was like basically freaking golden grams with white Lucky Charms marshmallows and Cocoa Puffs. I mean, I'm sure I can make my own, but I don't want any of this other shit. Bring that shit back. Venom. Oh, symbiote. Symbiotic. Someone's trying to mimic you. Again, they probably try to take all your stuff and be you. The Venom, the Hunter. Oh, Hunter's being hunted. 11-11 on this other game. Watched it and think that was going to happen. Plot twist. You're not the main character in this story, but you might be the villain. Shit, I might be the villain. This has to have a sequel because there's no way I'm going to die in the first one. What is it? The self in reverse. I know myself too well to assume I would just be like some Darth Maul shit. You know what I mean? Come in with the fucking badass fucking saber and then never see me again. What are you kidding? That you treat the first... Well, it depends on if you consider James Earl Jones to be Darth Vader, even though he wasn't in the suit. It's just, you know, voiceover. That's like The Rock playing Maui in Moana. The ship, I mean, I brilliant selection if you ask me. I'm just saying. The shapeshifter in reverse. The silver. Don't shoot the messenger, man. Yeah, Mr. Fluffy. Yeah, don't. It is Mr. Fluffy, man. You need to check your cat, fool. We got the shadow in reverse. You know, I feel like you and Mr. Fluffy get off on the wrong foot or something. Why is he so... You know, pet will tell you a lot about its owner. And I don't know who named him Fluffy, but I don't think he likes that name. The Siren, but he's fully embraced it. The kiss. It's like, I didn't name myself Fluffy. But, you know, don't hate him because he's fluffy. But yeah, I feel like someone is broken free from the restrictions of you got legs, you know how to use them. You got lips too. Them legs, them lips, damn. Anime, you like anime, Mundi? You know, we could watch Akira, you know? we could watch Vampire Hunter D. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want to do, but if you haven't seen those, we can start there, that, you know. Watch the original. I always like the original Dragon Ball over the Z, but the Z is dope. And then anything after that, like, to me, you know what I mean? That's when I was like in my 20s, and like ready to go out and get a hold of life. And look at me now. Lead by example, Johnny. Lead by example. Okay. The Vow in reverse. The Seed. The comic. Lead by example, Johnny. Show them synchronicities. I don't know any synchronicities. There's no synchronicities. I already showed them all the synchronicities. I'm just kidding. That was sarcasm. Pyros. Seeing things from all perspectives is what I'm getting from that. And we saw that shapeshifter earlier. We have the offering in reverse. I'm getting like Ace Ventura, like, this is a lovely room of death. This is a lovely satanic sacrifice you have going on here. The judge in reverse. And it's like, who invited this guy? Like, hey, Ace, come here. I want to show you something. You know, Spirit always puts me in the most peculiar situations. But I guess that's what I get for scoping out a crime scene in a rhino's ass, you know what I mean? Well, there was a lot of metaphorical information in that last sentence I just said. Okay, let's see. Rhino's ass. You can get a look at a rhino's ass by sticking your head up there, but wouldn't you rather take my word for it? Anima Mundi. Hey, that's the last card. Where'd it go? Anime. Oh. She's not ready for the anime yet, bro. Maybe start out with some Speed Racer, you know, some Powerpuff Girls, and then hit her with the fucking Fist of the North Star. But no, there's 223 pages in here. What's with the North? The King of the North? What are you, Jon Snow? You banging your sister, bro? She got that dragon energy, huh? She got that Legend of Zelda shit going on. Let's see. Sorry. Whenever I say Legend of Zelda, I get distracted. 20, 32, 42, 50, 6. Why not? 156, and then we'll roll the hundo dice twice. Hundo die twice. Die twice. But live once. You know what I mean? Okay. You a pussy? You gonna use all 9 lives? Don't be a little bitch. Don't you want to keep some on the, you know, some timeouts for the end of the game, just in case? You gotta play strategically, yo. Can't just be jumping off of rooftops like you're Spider-Man. Unless, of course, you're Spider-Man. Then jump off rooftops, bro. Don't let me stop you. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I just don't want you to be the angry, grumpy neighborhood Black Widow who just spins their web and sucks everyone dry or whatever. Okay. I just wanted to point that, that was the channel message for you. So 10, that's easy to remember. Thank goodness. Because, marijuana affects the memory. 10 and then 30. So that's 40. And look, we got 33 up here. That's fun. 33. But no, so we got 40. Oh, and then this 4, that's 44. Oh, and then a 1. Look, that's 144. And then if that wasn't enough for you, here's another 1. That's 1441. Sounds like a radio station. We had a 2 right here. It just rolled over before I hit it over. Red Rover. And then a 17. That's our cue. I feel like 2 people are very aligned. 2 people can be 144. And what is that? I don't know. Figure it out. It's in the Bible. What, you didn't read that book yet? What? You watched the movie? You gotta like be cool and like read the book first or whatever. Or write it, the book of whoever you are. Who are you? But what I do know is we have 41, 45, 46, 48 plus 17. Oh, fuck. That's 48. That's 58. That's 95 or 65. 65. Father. Here we go. Daddy issues over here. I knew it. Sean and Jay, welcome. It's always daddy issues, I tell you. There's something surrounding that, I don't mean to be so oversimplify your super complicated scenario. But that's the root, this tree here. The father. The great father. The masculine. The protector. See, again, I feel like a lot of you got to defend for yourselves. Alongside the mother, the father resides in the central axis of the archetypal family. Axis, allies, axes, axis, and it's like, like longitude, latitude, like atlas, axis. The father embodies both light and dark aspects of the masculine. Oh, so it's like the emperor. Thus, he is infinitely dynamic and complex. Oh, see, that's why, don't come with me with that overcomplicated problem that can't be solved because, hold my coffee. I'll make you feel stupid or whatever. His energy, and that's not the intention. I just want to help you. That's what you wanted, right? His energy is strong and regal, embodying such virtues as honesty, wisdom, and loyalty. Yet, ironically and simultaneously, everything all at once, the father is often absent, literally or emotionally. That's because we got to make sure that you fall without the training wheels. It's not to punish you or whatever. It's because we want you to pop wheelies later on. Get all the chicks, Or all the dudes at the skate park. If you're a girl and you want to learn how to pop a wheelie, it's like, well, this is how you do that, honey. We got to take the training wheels off now. No more kick flipping in the living room. Okay? On the carpet. We need to get you. We're going to build a half pipe in the backyard. That's the father, okay? Mom's like, make sure you wear your elbow pads. Yeah, make sure you wear your elbow pads. But stay out of the street. Game off. Game on. Car. And they say I'm absent. No, I'm in the other room smoking a cigar or whatever. I'm in the lounge smoking a cigar out of my humidor room. 11:22 on this elegant watch. Can I help you? No, it's okay. Come on in. If you don't like smoke, just use the intercom. It's not a big deal. I can't hear you through the glass. Use the intercom. Just push the button. Or come in. Are you coming or going? Lingerer. Through absence or action, the father eventually reveals that he is neither a king nor a god, but a human being with many flaws and wounds. And if you leave the door open, you're going to let all the smoke out. So please, there's children. But a human being with many flaws and wounds. He is both the guardian and one who leaves us to the wolves. Are the kids all right back there? Oh, they're all right back there. Trust me. Here, yet gone. I have them all on my phone. Look at the app. If they do anything stupid, I'm going to go out there and I'll make sure that they don't. It's okay. They're safe. The champion and the failure. The father can never resolve or escape this duality. It is inherent in the archetype itself. Witnessing the father's limitations allows the child to grow beyond the family and into the world. In my opinion, the good father versus the bad father would demonstrate almost the same thing. I just feel like the intention would be harder for the father to watch you fall, but knowing that they want you to pop wheelies and hopefully pop more wheelies and jump higher and farther and land more landings than they did. And if they never got the skateboard off the ground, they already see that you kickflipping in the living room. Their father would have never let them kickflip in the living room. Are you fucking crazy? It's like, you sure you want to do this, son? Okay. Okay. But first you have to play and beat dad at all the Tony Hawks. I'm just saying. Here I am, getting older all the time. Father can never resolve or escape this duality, I'm telling you. But just grow, kid, grow, fly, pelican, fly. You know, Scarface or whatever in the hot tub. It's like people think Scarface is like lazy or whatever. Like, what? He needs that time in the ridiculous hot tub in the middle of the bathroom while he watches Discovery Channel and listens to James Earl Jones talk about pelicans flying. I mean, come on. What would you do if you had a Bengal tiger in the backyard? You'd do the same shit. Come on, man. You got to think of your next investment, you know? Let's do that again. Not bad. Channel Tony Montana. Cockroach. I mean, if an immigrant from Colombia can come here, barely being able to speak English, it can run this shit, show these fools how it's done. You know what I mean? Why can't you? You know? Just say no to drugs or whatever. Stay out of that game. Save 20% at Bay Smokes and get you a free eighth. Link in the description box below. All right. This one, we rolling high. We're rolling high with that 80 right there. Let's do it again. We got 80 HD and a 10 again. 80 and 10. That's 90. 9 problems with a bitch ain't one. Is that what that says? That's what it says. Whether you man or girl, you know what I mean? A bitch is a bitch. we got. The bitch is a bitch is a bitch. 99 plus 5, that's 104. And another 9. 999, but no, that's 104. That's 113. It's death. 113, huh? What's 113? Nothing. It's a code name for something. It's in like SpongeBob SquarePants and stuff. So 113 plus 6. That's 119, 129. 126. Remember I said someone coming out of the cave? We just turned to 126. It's the cave. 129, though, is what we were looking for. It's what we're looking for. The mountain. What? I just saw Ace Ventura Part 2 again. And cliffhanger. When he's like, watch out. You'll poke someone's eye out with that thing. Don't worry. That ought to hold you. Is what I thought about when I saw the mountain. The ascent. The peak. What? Someone's peak. Peak Gringe. Is that a thing? Gringe Peak? We're having a Twin Peaks. No, Gringe Peak. The ascent. The peak. The insurmountable. You conquered something, y'all. You're conquering yourself? That's the hardest mountain to climb or whatever? I don't know. I don't know what you got going on over there. You might have a rock wall in your living room. After you learn how to kickflip, you're like, now I want to rock climbing. What are you studying for? You practicing for American Ninja Warrior or some shit? Someone got the obstacle course. We should go on Double Dare. That's what we should be doing. The mountain stands eternally in our awareness. What, Eternia? You have the power? Castle Grayskull? Rebirth or something? I don't know. Eternia is significant. The sorceress who gives He-Man the power of the sword to protect, as like the father figure, right? To protect Castle Grayskull. I mean, if you're going to get Skull, it better be Castle Gray. Yeah, it sounds like a T. Nothing like finishing the night off with some Castle Gray Skull. Puts me right to sleep. Calling us, the mountain stands eternally in our awareness, calling us toward its peak. Come to Eternia. It stirs up stoic and regal feelings. There's that word again, regal. Someone needs to go to the movies. This is a completely different page, completely different card, and it's talking about regal feelings. Reminding us of the long line of spirits, sages, sadhus, and gods that made their humble thrones within its snowy peaks. What, King of the North? Beware, though. See, I told you. Y'all thought it was insignificant. I told you. I like rub it in your face, and then you laugh because it's like we were all right and all wrong at the same time. And had no idea that would happen. But the mountain can beware, though, as the mountain can affect us in two ways. Now I'm thinking of the Matterhorn, and there's like two different routes you can go. You want to go on the one on the right, at least back in the day. Now it don't matter. No matter which side you go, Matterhorn is dope. They like has anyone been on the new Matterhorn? Does anyone remember the old Matterhorn? You wanted to be on the right car. The right car was the right car. Or toboggan or whatever. Utile-he-who. Beware though, as the mountain can affect us in two ways. If you want to see the Yeti, that is. If you're terrified of the Yeti, go on the left. It can inspire and enliven us to rise to new heights and peak. Experience. You hear that, kids? Isn't that that's the new shit, right? Peak? It's peak. Yet, it can also create isolation, competitiveness, gross, and an inflated sense of self. Standing upon its heights can activate the pursuit and the perfectionist in us. You know, the only exception I would say is like with this competitiveness, isolation. It's like if this was like Nickelodeon Guts. It's like, if only one of us gets that glow-in-the-dark fucking rock, it's gonna be me. And I've been climbing up padded mountains since my youth for this day. And you're gonna wish that we played Legends of the Hidden Temple together. You're gonna wish that we played Double Dare together. You're gonna wish that we played. What would you do or something? Wild and Crazy Kids. Oh, Jesus. Snowy Peaks. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it can also create isolation. Oh, yeah. You need to get out more. Standing upon its heights can activate the pursuit of the perfectionists in us. Yeah, I'm getting that rock, bro. Creating separation from those we deem to be below. No matter how high you ascend, remember that it is within the care of the mountain. That the gems, remember it was in reverse when we first opened it, the gem? Minerals and jewels reside. If you think it's all about going up, you're following the fool's path and missing the miner's magic. That's what I'm saying. And when you start off that thing, don't they like bungee jump down first? So it's like, you're not going up, man. It's right across from you. You just got to get past this canyon. And the last one there, don't get no glowing rock and your rotten egg or whatever. Yeah, rotten egg. That's the thing. That rock belongs to you. It's just going back to its rightful owner, the fucking Hammer of Thor. Who is this Nickelodeon franchise to be giving out my Thor hammer? It was always supposed to be yours, level 1. That was your reading. Whatever this is you're saying yes to, it was always supposed to be yours. Even if it's new, like it just makes sense. Like if it's a shoe, it fits, Cinderella. You feel me? Get off my back. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said no more monkeys jumping on the bed. You understand? It's okay. You can jump on the bed. It's not my bed, okay? And make sure that the tumbling mats are out and the cushions. Put cushions down. I'm a responsible father that lets their kid jump on the bed, all right? Jump on the bed responsibly, monkeys. You understand? Monkey see, monkey do. You get your little brother's going to follow you. Don't do that. Unless you want to bandage him up later. That's what I thought. Y'all need to calm down. But there will be no more monkeys on jumping on the bed. 3 strikes, you're out. I feel like that song is bullshit. I feel like the mom made that up. Call the doctor, and the doctor said, no, he didn't. Doctor wouldn't say that. Bumping your head? You call the doctor, he's bumped his head? Fucking hold your child. Don't manipulate them like that. That's where it starts. The child grooming. I've seen it a million times. No, jumping on the bed. Why don't you get your kid a bed he could jump on? See, that's why level 1, there's no father in that reading at all. Father responsibly. And fellas, don't give fathers a bad name, okay? I mean, some of you dudes, let's admit it. We shouldn't be having kids, right? You shouldn't be having kids. But those of you who have kids with the wrong women, MIC. See you real soon. It's the Mickey Mouse Club up in here. You know, we got Justin, we got Brittany. Oh, goodness gracious. I just pulled the cards, guys. Please don't shoot the messenger. I just work here, man. I just work here. I just pull the cards. Those look good. The colors all look like they match. They matcha green tea. Ooh, I like how there's like this You think you're cooler than me. You think you're greater than me. It kind of looks like number munchers. Here, I'll show you guys. You ready? Level 2. Wait, I'm missing one. That's why it looks all cool. This is a good problem. It's okay. It kind of looks like Pac-Man or an alligator. Let's give them something to nibble on. You guys see the alligator I'm talking about? The number munchers? Please tell me it's not just me. Okay. Need more black out here. Okay. Black and blue. Something new. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm getting frequency. Heartbeat. Heartbeat. You make me feel so weak. You make my heartbeat. You make me feel so weak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm hearing staying alive. Your presence, I feel like, is helping keep someone alive. That could be a good thing and a bad thing. You might be someone's like life support, and at the same time, you give someone new life. And you're like, sorry, I'm not trying to be all working on you, but I got to go. And I'm not wireless. Okay, what do I look like? Bluetooth? Come on. What do I look like? Verizon? Can you hear me now? Exactly. I need to be closer. Okay. Tethered, you know. Tethered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bluetooth. Would you get vaccinated? Never mind. Microbots. Nano. Never mind. 3 again. How fun. 33. That's a weird number. Just kidding. Nothing to see here. What are you talking about? It's just 2 3s, John. This adds up to 6. No big deal. 1, 2, 3. The ASTRA kitty. No big deal. Using all your lives, kitty. It's like the one that doesn't belong, right? The only red out here, really, besides the crown on Prestige, is like over here in this color wheel. You know, the color wheel. So we might as well get it out of the way. I mean, am I right? It's like Highlights magazine. It's like, which one does not belong? I mean, don't you love those things? Which one does not belong? Level 2, did you know that the next yes you say in all caps can change your entire path? This isn't like you want fries with that, okay? I mean, that could change your whole path. You never know. It might get caught and you're fucking choking and it's like you should have said no and now you're getting the Heimlich maneuver and they're rushing you to the hospital. I've seen it 1,000,000 times. Chew your food, collective. But what I'm saying is this would be a more life-changing, path-altering, not complete 180, because I feel like that would be probably not the most well-thought-out decision. But it would, however, pivot or correct said path. The detour would send you back on the right path if you were on a wrong path. And if you were on the right path, you're like, oh, finally, we're back on the main vein. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I've seen it 1,000,000 times. Master Kitty Oracle, level 2. My bad. Jumping the gun. This cat is like, wants to go. It's like, no, it's like trying to give a cat a bath around here. Level 2, if you chose the Astra Kitty Oracle. I'm sorry for exploding into it so quickly without announcing it. Someone's, again, only fools rush in. Even I was a fool for rushing in just now. What's the rush? Ooh, I just heard. Dun, 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 dun. You know, Geddy Lee. I just heard Geddy Lee. Up in the limelight, the universal dream for those who wish to see. 17, that's our cue, and then we got it's 20, it's 30, it's all kinds of completion here. Coward, weak follower, betrayal, heartbreak, turmoil, end of nightmares, finally over. Thank God. So we watched something else. That was the most that was the lamest movie I've ever seen. It's like we get to watch the sequel. No, we don't. Insightful, psychic, intuitive. I have a feeling I'm not going to like the second one. You go ahead. I'm going to go jump off the roof. Happy, healthy home. Oh, goodness gracious. Failed attempt. Insert coin, try again. Someone is trying really hard, and it's like, you do know that's not a quarter, right? It's like, that's a nickel. It's an arcade. It takes... You got to use tokens. You got to go to the change machine. I can't believe I have to explain this to you. This is, we don't have cards. This isn't Dave and Buster's. You gotta put the token in the machine. You put the token in the machine. It's like the adult arcade. You can't just go in there all tapping the thing. Put the tokens in. Someone, again, it's pay to play. Someone wants to instill still that because I feel like they're still this same conditional person, and it's like they need something from you, so they're trying to give you a bunch of shit that you don't fucking want or need. And dude, I'm telling you right now, like, what makes them think you would want or need this, or that any of that sounds like a good idea? Because you used to like it. Because you used to like eating shit. Here, I made a turd sandwich. Creative, emotional. Thanks. I'm not hungry right now. I'm fasting. Craftsmanship, skill, articulate. Yeah, it's like, listen, if you got to explain to this person that why you don't want a shit sandwich, maybe they can't comprehend what you're craving and how you plan on getting it. I don't understand why this person doesn't understand why you don't seem to understand. Because I get you, bro. Whatever you're doing, open up, communicate, end of a blockage. I feel you. Talk to me. Ace of Pentacles. It's like you're doing it wrong, bro. They're doing it. That's not how you do that. And again, it's like they're trying to be creative, and so they're like, I put whipped cream on this shit sandwich. And you're like, that doesn't make it better. That doesn't make it any better. They're like, you want me to mix it? Or you don't like it touching the whipped cream? It's a texture thing, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it is. This is great. I'm going to save this for later when I am hungry. No, don't do that. Not yet. Sorry, Spirit. I'll be doing that tonight. You gotta... Something about the limelight. Someone wants your limelight. And it's like, no. What's funny is I feel like they try to dim your light, and now that their light is on, they're like, oh, it's kind of warm. I could curl up underneath this and stay warm because I'm a reptile. Reptile wins. What's Reptile's moves in Mortal Kombat? He spits acid, not fire. Dylon, because he spits hot fire. But no, Reptile spits acid, which needs to be neutralized, otherwise it'll just keep deteriorating your concrete. But no, and then he would he would disappear. He'd be there. I knew where that fool was at. Because no matter who I was fighting with, I'm like, oh, you're not going to do that disappear thing on me, are you? It's called timing. You know the timing. They can pull all the tricks in the book. But it's your impeccable timing, Collective. You could be using Sonya Blade and be like, kiss their ass goodbye. Wild card on the side. Yeah, you're like, pick my character. Let's pick random. You know what I mean? Hatred, war, worry, bliss, harmony, peace at last. See, that's just it. Someone knew that they wouldn't stand a chance, so they knew they would have to cheat. But the fact that they're even coming up against you is what's making them stop. They want to team up with you. This isn't Nickelodeon Guts. This is Legends of the Hidden Temple. We already had this discussion. But they're over here like do 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 do. You know, Doug. I'm just trying to be funny. I'm just kidding. I'm not trying. No, I do not. The Doug thing was funny. We got charismatic, creative. I know, right? And then we got the wild card out here again. Anything can happen when we're live. But Cosmos, does I say Cosmos? I see Cosmos, but no, I realized that when I got this deck, I made this darkness and light. So what I thought was Cosmos, doesn't that look kind of like Cosmos? Like Cosmos? But it says light, believe it or not, Ligh. Rubbed off with my over-aggressive shuffling skills. But you could snap or zoom in on that or whatever you got to do. Like you could turn your phone sideways and then try. But no, it says light, charismatic, creative. It's like, good luck with that. I wish you well. Visionary, passionate. What does it say? Freedom? No, I just feel like you let someone, again, live and let live. But did I say that earlier? Because I was getting something about living and let living, but someone don't want you to live the way you're living while you let someone else let the live. And it's like they think it's evil, but it's live backwards. And it's like they're doing it wrong. What you're doing is you're happy and you're living your best life. And someone's like not so stoked about that. Free spirit, that's what it said. And yeah, you're like, you're free to do what you want. You don't want to sit down when the pilot says fasten your seatbelt, fine. But if you go rolling down the goddamn fucking plane and hit the lady with the cart with the ginger ale, I'm gonna be pissed because I ordered ginger ale. And you're probably gonna hit your head really bad, and then they're gonna drag you off this thing like it's Delta Airlines. What were you thinking, bro? You're not gonna be able to fly this again. My goodness, I'm just gonna drive next time. Look, period of contemplation. Yeah, it's time to make a decision. Some of y'all gotta leave this luggage. Like you can only have one carry-on or whatever, you know. Yeah, blurred vision, unsure, out of sync, and you're wondering what you need to leave behind or whatever. Roads where you're going, you don't need roads. That's what this would be. They're just slowing you down. Seek help in need. And I feel like this is the problem. They do need help. But good luck convincing them of that. And you can't help them. If you quit your job and 24/7 decided to try to fulfill and teach this person how to fill their cup and be abundant, good fucking luck. What? That ain't gonna happen. Look at this. Coward, weak follower. And they're mad that you're actually following something that makes sense, that is showing fruits from your labor. And now it's like, what? Now all of a sudden they want fucking what you got and don't want to figure out what goes into getting it? Why do they even care? 77. That's something to think about. 5 plus 7. That's 7. That's 7. 7. Jackpot. Ding, ding, ding. I feel like we got a wiener. We have ourselves a wiener. Wouldn't you agree? Wiener, chicken dinner. Responsible, kind, supportive, Page of Pentacles, which is weird because I feel like someone relies on a Page of Pentacles for some sort of, yeah, look, greed, discontent, jealousy, envy. That's Four of Cups. In reverse, they don't see their own ways. They can't. It's like they can, but they refuse. You guys check out the poll if you get a chance. That word maybe may be exactly what you need to see. It might be what you need. It may be, but what you need to give yourself permission for. If you were to say, can I? Hey teacher, can I go to the bathroom? My math teacher freshman year in high school was like, he hated when people said, can I go to the bathroom? He'd say, you mean may I go to the... But you may be needing to allow yourself permission because there's someone here. But here's the thing. I feel like there are a lot of divine feminine energies who, again, something about that father energy in tonight's reading, strong masculine, that it's like you think you got something figured out, but I have a feeling you don't. But that's completely separate from this energy I feel like the collective is dealing with right now. This greedy, never enough, and you're some sort of fucking fountain of youth, never-ending source of blank. But with the maybe, I just wanted to point that out. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. It may be. The man or woman who says they can, the man or woman who says they can't, are both right. The man or woman who says you can, the man or woman who says you can't, I feel like they might both be right and they might both be wrong. Can you tell which is looking out for you? Which one truly wants you to succeed, achieve, accomplish without needing? Or do they, is there's always nothing in life is free? Of course, it requires energy, some sort of sacrifice, some sort of friction, some sort of exhaustion of some sort of energy, material element. It's elementary, my dear Watson. 11:55 on this other Game & Watch. It's elementary, it's algorithmic, it's algebraic. It's everything. You know, it's interesting because I remember being in school, like, completely understanding algebra, but I would always be like, what? We're never going to need this. It's basically just correcting, you know, double checking your addition to make sure that it's correct. But backwards, forwards. Whether they don't teach it to you like that, though, you know, that's not what you're doing, but you are kind of reverse engineering something, getting to the bottom of something without having all the information and having to do process of elimination, deduction, to find out what it is that isn't being shown. You're like finding out why. What is Y? What is X? Right? And again, algebra, algorithm. We do use algebra every day. I do. Like, you can kind of put 2 and 2 together. That's algebra. That's not math. 2 and 2 together is 4. But if you put 2 and 2 together, but you're trying to find Y, and X is 7, and how do you know it's all addition? You gotta, if it's in parentheses, you're supposed to do that first, right? And if it's up against a parentheses, you got to multiply, right? You got to know the workflow, the process. Otherwise, you're going to have the wrong sum, the wrong calculation. And if you got to convert from fucking miles to kilometers and gallons to liters. Good fucking luck. And then you gotta change it into grams because you're weighing solids. Oh man, you're screwed. Artistic charm, peace. Again, I'm just getting harmony. Look, open up, communicate, end of a blockage. What? Look, and then this King of Swords in reverse is a cheater, pumpkin eater. Low frequency, negative energy. I feel like you can't, like, I'm not allowing it even close to this because you're opening up, being vulnerable, and they want to come eat your pumpkin pie. You only eat it, but what, twice a year? Fuck this guy. In a relationship in reverse, yeah, they're like, but I want your pumpkin pie. It's like, well, then go to Costco, man. That's the best pumpkin pie. Happy, healthy home. You're like, I can't eat a whole Costco pumpkin pie, so I buy this little pumpkin pie because no one likes pumpkin pie. And now you want to eat all my pumpkin pie? I would have got a Costco pumpkin pie. This is the same price as the Costco pumpkin pie. I just do want to be a big back. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of pumpkin filling. And now I'm pumpkin feeling, and the pumpkin is going to reverse from the pumpkin pie to a pumpkin at midnight. And I can feel it coming right now. I wish I had more pie. Level 2, eat more pie. That was your reading. You're the pie of someone's eye, or the apple, or it's apple pie, or I don't know, McDonald's fried apple pie, American pie. I don't know. That's American pie. Drove the Chevy to the levee till the levee was dry. And good old boys drinking whiskey and rye. That'll be the day that I die. Oh, that'll be the day that I die. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know how you guys put up with me. Oh, my goodness gracious. Can't take me anywhere. Just kidding. Shotgun. Um, don't worry. I don't have any like fryers, or I can go near school zones and everything, whatever. Like, despite the looks. He's got the looks. I don't know what look that is, by the way. Don't drop that in the comments section below. Unless it's too sexy for this shirt, too sexy for this shirt, so sexy it hurts. Oh, Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. He's about to defeat Ganon. So sexy it hurts. So you can put that down there if you want to feed my ego or whatever. Lego your ego and give me some blueberry waffles or what. I don't know what you got going on in the pantry over there, collective. But I love me some blueberry Eggo waffles. I mean, am I right? You see how I just tangent from the one beautiful memory of your childhood to the next? Unless you don't like blueberry Eggo waffles, I feel sorry for you. And if you're like, I like the chocolate chip ones, well, that's good. I'm glad you like the chocolate chip ones. Here I am being vulnerable, letting you know about myself, and then of course you wanna fucking take that. You wanna take that from me? You stealing from me? After I'm out of here. I just wanted a blueberry waffles, man. And see, you got to let go my ego, man. Let go my ego. Let go your ego, man. My freaking hand is itching again. Either I have psoriasis or I need lotion, or someone's got something good shit coming in. Could be a combination of all three. Let's see. Just letting you know. Don't say anything. Fucking give you a heads up. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to chin check your ass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Blue Yeti. Speaking of freaking Udale He Who and the Matterhorn, or it doesn't matter. Horn. It doesn't matter, Horn. We gonna save that. Yeah. Level 3. This next yes you say could change your entire path. The whole thing. So let's get to it, shall we? Level 2 was kind of saying what to say no to if you're looking for what if it's like between this or that or that or this or that and you. Check out level 2. Okay. Bars. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what we're gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1203. I just don't want to overthink it. I want to keep it simple. Oh, there's that. I will be your father figure. Put your tiny hand in mine. I will be your preacher, teacher. Preacher. The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Oh, yes, he was. Okay. That was fun. 334. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time I come around your city, bling, bling. Huh. Bling, bling. Like the diamond ring don't shine. You could always go to Trader Joe's, get you a bottle of wine, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying. Okay. So $2 chuck or whatever. Okay. Oh, level 3. If you chose the gold and black edition tarot, this is your reading. The next yes you say could change your entire path. The Temperance. Make this balanced decision. She stands half on land, half on ground. She either has to pee really bad now, or she's about to make a balanced decision, pouring from one cup into the other, using gravity and defying it at the same time. Groundedness, fluid, flowingness. There's no way you could even be knowing this when it comes to something level 3. 334, 343, or 433 can all be of significance. 73, 37, the number 10 can be of significance. 64, 46. Quit pinching my altar. I need more shuffles. That first one was just to kind of loosen her up. This one gooses her up. Now we want to slap it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh no, no, it's a good thing. It's not Bill Biv DeVoe. You need to calm down. Cheers to that. Listen, no more bad days or whatever. New beginnings. Shit. Another round on me. I got the next one. Or refill or whatever. What are you drinking? Coffee? You got 2 pumps of espresso for me, please. That'd be fantastic. With a little tiny cup. Sorry, sure, this is the smallest cup we have, but we put 8 pumps in there for you. Oh, it's a venti. Fancy. fucking large. No, see, it's like, you want some of this? All they had was a venti. I just needed a. I just wanted an espresso, and look, it's got one of those little Mexican fish sandwiches in there. It's interesting. You know what I'm talking about, the pudding in the middle or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Collected little fish ice cream cone thing, you know. It's like you went to some fucking weird fusion restaurant and they gave you a Mexican fish ice cream sandwich cone inside your mixed drink. You're like, dude, what is this? I just wanted a martini. And they're like, what's a martini? So I ordered this weird fish sandwich ice cream thing. I can't eat all this. Stomach hurts. It's too sweet. It's too much sugar. How does anyone get drunk off of this? It's like a unicorn frickin', what is it, Frappuccino or whatever. You're like, yeah, I can't. I'm good. It's like the energy of almost getting granted a wish. Unlimited coffee for life. You're like, sweet. And they're like, oh, we're glad you like sweet. And you're like, why? What? And they're like, because it's free unicorn frappuccinos for life. You're like, that's not coffee. I'm out of here. That's not coffee. That's unicorn poop. Listen, level 1 was about poop sandwiches. We're not going, even if it's unicorn poop sandwiches, I don't care. That's not where candy comes from. That's not where cotton candy comes from. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, no, that's not what cotton candy. You can make cotton candy for, less than a cent. Just get a cotton candy machine. Don't eat that. I don't know why I should even have to be telling you this. Who told you that was a good idea? I know your friend didn't just spray paint just a turd, from a Doberman Pinscher or something. And they're like, oh my God, they're eating the unicorn poop. You call this shit poop. You can't call it unicorn shit. I feel like that's not even a thing. Unicorn shit. Well, I mean, it is. Like we're programmed to believe that a unicorn shits glitter or whatever. I mean, I was just talking about how I thought they shitted cotton candy. It's not. It's not what it is. See, I don't know where they taught you that. I don't know where that's not true. And vanilla comes from a beaver's ass. It's not a bean. That's why you got to get vanilla bean. You got to get vanilla bean ice cream. Otherwise, you just got a big cold thing of beaver ass milk. You know what I mean? Where you don't even want to know where they got the milk. You ever seen that video where they milk the rats? Someone just became lactose intolerant today, right now. They were right now years old when they became lactose intolerant. Spirit said that's the truth. Maybe even a few more of you were like, boy, I'm glad I never drank milk. I'm glad I've never been so happy to be allergic to milk as I am right now. And there's copper in chocolate, so I'm just helping you out. I love chocolate. And soft serve ice cream. So yeah, I'll stay away from the unicorn poop. I'll just use my imagination. Okay. I imagine that tastes amazing. Eat a Jelly Belly or something. Come on, man. What are you doing? It's not a good idea. In fact, it's almost like rated X on certain television programs. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that on television. You can't that's like 2 girls, 1 cup. Just because it's a frozen chocolate dip cup with nuts on it. What kind of nuts are we talking about here? They better be peanuts. All right, mandatory peanut inspection. Everyone, out of your room. I know, me too, Michelle. With tartar or like the pudding one? Because I could go for both. That'd be a good dessert with like a fillet of fish right now. I love me a fillet of fish. You know what I'm saying? I like to make those at home too. They're really good. Yeah. Nothing like a homemade, because you can make them as big as you want. Put as much tartar on that bitch as you want. You can use a full slice of cheese. You know, it's crazy. When you put a full slice of cheese on there, it changes the game. It changes the game. But you got the cheese to the tartar to the patty to the fish to the fillet of the ratio of the McDonald's one it doesn't matter. Like they're not skimping out on the cheese. It's just mathematically like supposed to taste better. I feel like they should just like proportionately go whoop, so that it has a whole slice and it still gives you the same, if not more robust. What they did, they just like, have you seen that? They have like the double fish sandwich. Like it's not a quarter pounder with cheese, bro. What the hell? Anyways, what's next? You're going to wrap it in a piece of lettuce? Get out of here, bro. 7 of cups in reverse. It's a fish sandwich, man. Have a little gluten. You're already lactose intolerant. You might as well have some gluten. Something's not adding up, and that's exactly what's adding up for someone in the collective right now. This should help you say yes to something. Something doesn't just look tempting. It's like the right thing to do. I almost feel like it fulfills a 2 birds, 1 stone, satisfies a desire, challenges you in a good way, towards growth, your own growth, not like what they consider to be growth. It's not the Duma type of growth. It's not conditional. It's not traditional. It's a bird. It's a plane. No. It's not Superman either. Oh man, I thought it was Superman. No. It's better than that. This is human. Better, you need to invest in kryptonite. I mean in crypto cash currency. Isn't that weird? Crypto currency. Crypto night currency, current frequency. You know what I'm talking about, right? The world in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse. Spirit wants me to announce right now, for whatever reason, in the middle of level 3, that I'm serious. About the fish sandwich and about the messages right now. All of the above. It's funny because it's true. And it's scary and sad and probably earth-shattering for someone because it's true. But I could still go for a fish sandwich regardless. What is this? I feel like this one has, Cinco de Oros. No, we're not going to do that. Huff de Epis. Someone needs to stop. Or no, I was going to say stop huffing the peas. But no, Huit de Epis. Huit de Epis. Paje de Oros. Paye de Oros. Caballero de Oros. Fante de Cope. Cavalier de Cope. Otto de Cope. The 4 of Pentacles. Here we go. Now you're speaking my language. All right. King of Pentacles is the last one on page 48. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Oro Enero. Yeah, man, what he said. Okay. What did I say? 46? That should be easy enough. 20, 32. There's 40 right there. And then we can just use the 6 die. So it's on 4. Don't let me forget it's on 4, okay? Oh, wait, no. 4, 6. No, it's on 3. That was the 8 die. Oh, I almost totally screwed that up. It's on 3. On 3. Break. That'll be easy to remember. All right, 46. Let's go. One, 3. That's death. A whole lot of death going on. Another 1, 131. That's also 113. That's so weird. It's like it just follows us around. What does it mean, Johnny? Nothing. It's none of your goddamn business. I'm just kidding. It's totally your beeswax or whatever. What is this? 2 and another 2. 1, 2, 3. That's weird. 113 and 1, 2, 3. What does it mean? I don't know what it means. Calm down. It just means we're going to read from page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Page 7. That's what that means. And then look, that was the 7 card right here in reverse. And good, because this upright sucks. This is like, yeah, you'll take what's left. Those are the 2 that matter anyways. It's like someone stole all the counterfeit cash from the bank. And it's like, whew. Good thing they didn't get to my lockbox, because that's where all the jewels are kept. All they got was my Monopoly money. Good story. Okay. What did we say it was? 7 minutes in heaven? Someone could have had a near-death experience as their ego death. Whoa! Number 7 is the first. It's the Fool. It's the first card, the Major Arcana. Oh, this is like the gibberish that tells you about who wrote the book and all that stuff. Ricardo Torino, May 25th, is what that says. But no. Insights into the Arcana by Mary K. Greer. Major Arcana, the Fool. What did we say about new beginnings, remember? When I had this in the beginning? And we had the 5 of Cups in reverse, remember? I think it's right here. Yeah. 5 of Cups in reverse, remember? Remember Queen of Wands? I'm talking to you, remember? Dude or dudette? I'm talking to you, remember? Of course you remember. That's what I love about you. Marijuana doesn't affect your memory like they say it does. If anything, it probably ingrains it in there so that you never forget. That's why some people get paranoid or whatever. They're afraid their purse is going to pour out all over the place, and everyone's going to know that they have super jumbo tampons. They got that extra heavy flow going on. They don't have the drip. They got the super big gulp. They got the pour. You know what I mean? They got the... When the levee breaks, you've got no place to stay. The Fool. A gaily dressed youth. That you're already not doing yourself any favors, bro. Unless you plan on having a gay old time, well, then you're doing it right. A gaily dressed youth, a red feather in his hair. What are you, fucking Yankee Doodle Dandy? A white rose in his hand, and all his worldly goods in a bag. It's not my bag, baby. Of course it is. Gazes at the sky. Fool is one of the shadow boxes we got at the Tarot Zone. If you guys are interested in manifesting that, taking that first step, that new journey, believing in yourself, should that be what you've been putting off or not listening to all this time, saying no to? Because again, the Fool, that's pretty cool, right? Considering this next yes you say could change your entire path. That's just weird. So, dress gaily, I mean. A gaily dressed youth, a red feather in his hair, a white rose in his hand. And oh, the white rose, that's in that alchemy deck. And all his worldly goods in a bag, gazes at the sky. A white dog barks in warning as he approaches the ridge. Here, so you can use the visual. As a white dog barks in warning as he approaches the edge of a cliff. You may be leaping off into a new phase of life or fresh adventure. This card shows acting spontaneously without plan or purpose, and with a childlike enthusiasm, lack of inhibitions, and frivolity, or can, however, also indicate stupidity and folly. Fa la 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 la. Where have you been acting foolishly? It comes up when someone suddenly quits their job, takes a trip with no set destination or timetable, or plays hooky from work or school. When limitations and restrictions are removed, risks are taken that otherwise wouldn't seem possible. And I have a feeling my collective, or whoever you are who's resonating with this in a positive way, regardless of your circumstances now, are realizing that all those things were either holding you back, or even though you don't have them now, the seatbelt that was to keep you safe, you'll be all right. Because you know how to fucking sit down when the captain says, sit down. Maybe you got to unbuckle your seatbelt because you got to make sure your kids are safe first. And you're not worried about whether or not you go sucking out the window. And if you do, it's just because you want to make sure those kids are buckled in. Thank you, Michelle. I did take one semester in high school, so fuck you, Miss McClure. I would have taken two, but I would have taken dose. But found out what study hall was. Like, wait a minute. So I can use the period to do all my homework for all my other classes that I don't have to do it at home? My counselor's like, well, yeah, I guess if that's how you want to use study hall. Oh, so I could study for tests that are like later that afternoon, right before the test? Like during class? That's my class? And I get credits? Okay, let's do that. So yeah, as long as I can say cocinar, baño, and corazón, and cerveza, and mota, and where to get it, ¿Cómo se llamas? ¿Cómo se llamas? Me llamo Juan. ¿Y tú? I know how to get around. I know how to get around. We'll find us some Spanish fly if that's what, we'll get it. We'll get it. Risks are taken that otherwise wouldn't seem possible, What is the wildest? What's that movie called, by the way, from the 90s? Is it late 80s, early 90s, where those dudes, who's in that? I want to say Tom Cruise is in it, but I don't think Tom Cruise is in it. But it would be a movie from the 90s or 80s that Tom Cruise would probably be in, where they go to TJ and like the one dude is trying to get Spanish fly the whole time. And it's like illegal down there or whatever. And it's like they go on all these adventures. What's that called? If anyone knows what I'm talking about, what's that called? What is the wildest, silliest, most fun thing you can possibly imagine doing? Like the one friend wants to go sleep with prostitutes. The one wants to go get Spanish fly. The one wants to go they all had different agendas when they get down to Mexico. At worst, it is acting thoughtlessly or irresponsibly. The fool can indicate absolute trust in spirit. Or the ravings of a madman or idiot or idiot. If you watch Supernatural, Bobby Singer would call you an idiot. When seen as a vagabond or homeless person, it represents those living outside the boundaries of normal society. If you don't mind looking foolish and are acting with joy or dressing with gaiety or whatever, dressing all gaily, strength and kind of divine nonchalance. Ooh, I like that. And a kind of divine nonchalance. See, it is intentional aloofness. Ooh, I can't wait to taste that. You are probably making the right choice. This inner child at play, expect the unexpected, for anything can happen. This next yes you say could change your entire path. For some of y'all, it might be, I'm getting like a roller coaster. I don't know if y'all going to a theme park for the first time or like a new theme park, or soaring new heights. Maybe you're going on the big ride now because you're tall enough to ride it or whatever. But I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Boundaries. Yeah, I feel like you're responsible, whether you're again taking off those training wheels, or again, it's almost like I feel like level 3, you're definitely like who is the one that was kick flipping in the living room, right? Who is like took what you got, and I'm not getting that it was forced on you, like some people it's like the Jackson 5, like it's like you it's like triggers your trauma being on the stage or playing a fucking piano or whatever, right? You're like, but no, this would be something that like brings you healing, that you kind of mastered. This wouldn't be something traumatizing. This is something that you're still developing, that was being suppressed. And it's like, can blank come out and play? Can Michelle come out and play? Can Shauna come out and play? And you're no longer saying, no, she's got to do her Spanish homework. Bueno. But I bought Kinder Buenos so that it would be a good. No, man, no one wants your weird Kinder Buenos. I buy them for I just get the little bicycle, and you never get the little bicycle. Fuck those stupid things. They need different flavors. Hazelnut candy cream weird with malt balls is weird, man. If I wanted Nutella with Whoppers, I would just do that. Man, what is this world coming to? Is there some sort of like legal reason why they can't put a different flavor in there? Dude. Does Whopper have like the monopoly on chocolate covered wafer balls or something? The moon in reverse. The world may never know. Oh, it's Tootsie. It's Tootsie. The facts of life. It's Tootsie. Someone in here is like, what is this guy talking about? But a few other people are like, whoa. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. Facts of life are all about you. Don't let it go to your head now. 12:30 on the Zodiac watch as he enters the hidden temple hidden within the tree in the forest. That's right. At 12:30 on the clock. 1, 2, 3. You're right on time. What'd you think you were late? You're such a silly goose. You still believe in that? And yet it's like divine timing, and it's like you're running late. Come on. Don't be a silly goose. Take the detour and then trust. That's why you left early, to allot yourself the time. You'll be okay. Even if you're 5 minutes early, the universe is like, yeah, go to Dunkin' Donuts. You never go through Dunkin' Donuts. You always go to this shitty fucking coffee joint, and their donuts suck. And I live vicariously through you, and I know this is an important date for you, which is why you need Dunkin' Donuts. Not these crispy, crappy creams. They're open 24 hours. Those are yesterday's donuts. Spirit's like, yeah, they don't want you to know that. They're crispy because they just reheat them. They're creamy because I'm not going to tell you why they're creamy. My pay grade isn't high enough. And I don't want the Krispy Kreme ninjas to come breaking into my windows, rappelling down from helicopters, trying to take me out for revealing their secrets. Kinder Bueno's already looking at me like, because I just stirred up beef with them in Hershey or Tootsie or whatever I said earlier. The world may never know. The world knows. I just told them. But who's going to believe me? No one. They think I don't know what I'm talking about. But again, it only takes the one. You know what I'm talking about. The proof is in the pudding. It's in the nougat. That's what makes a Snickers a Snickers. That's why you can not go anywhere for a while. And when you're not acting yourself, you could eat a Snickers and then it's like you're satisfying, right? Satisfactory. Ooh, I just heard Factory of Faith by Chili Peppers in my mind's eye. Level 3. Shall we? Factory of Faith. Factory of Faith. Lyrics. All my life I was swinging for the fence. I was looking for the triple. Never playing good defense. Gunning for the glitter. Every hot and heavy hitter. He was never really there, so I couldn't really get her. I said factually, I'm just a piece of it. Factually, the very least of it. Piece of work. I was really quite a jerk. Keeping score is such a bore. A busy mind can go berserk. Oh, feast on this. I was fishing for a hook. So I took a little trip and then I opened up a book. I said factually, I'm just a piece of it. Factually, the very least of it. Factually, it's just a medicine, make you wanna cry. Why don't they let us in? Be my wife. I think you're right that we should mate. Tell your friends I got a factory of faith. Late last night I had a dream that it was great. Tell your friends I got a factory of faith. I got a factory of... Crack your whip. She's confessing from the hip. She was good at getting there, but not as much for round trip. Oh, all this time I was searching for a dream. I was living in and out of every other sex machine. I said, factually, I'm just a piece of it. Factually, the very least of it. Factually, is just a medicine. Makes you wanna cry. Why don't they let us in? It's like he's screaming he's preaching, right? Saying, I do everything I can. But the truth is, he has no control over someone and they're just using him to fill their cup. And it's never satisfactory. Be my wife. I think you're right that we should mate. Tell your friends I got a factory of faith. It's like that point of it. It's like he's the best thing in the world, right? Anthony Kiedis. Late last night I had a dream that it was great, and now he's like, I could probably do this. Tell your friends I got a factory of faith. I got a factory of... And then it's again, be my wife. I think you're right that we should mate. Again, it's like she wants it, and it's like, yeah. And then thinks it's going one way, and then I have a feeling this doesn't end well, and she probably blames him. But this is his side of the story. I got a factory of faith and love. And wow, 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 wow. The very least of it. Link, just grab something. I think a candlestick. And he's got a candlestick. Be my wife. I think you're right that we should mate. Yeah, I feel like you guys would be better off like just dating or something. Level 3. That was your reading. Got a factory of faith. That's what I got from that. What did I say this was? A 3? Yeah, it was 334, right? Yeah, they had the master number 33 thing going on. Is that the right die though? That's the right die. Okay, that was a good one. I never read that before, so some of those lyrics I didn't know exactly what they were saying. I would just make up my own. Uh, I love when that happens. And I thought that's what he said about, I think you're right that we should maybe, but I wasn't sure. So, yeah, confirmation. And that's how that should work. It shouldn't be surprising field at a left news. Surprising news at a left field. There's a dyslexia, the dyslexia, um, which is self-diagnosed, by the way. So don't worry about it. It doesn't happen all the time, so I don't feel like I'm dyslexic. It's just sometimes that algebra kicks in before the addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, That's all it is. What do you want me to unlearn how to reverse uh check my work? That would be ridiculous. When I was like scolded and graded down for not showing my work, you setting me up for failure? You want me to get an F in this class? Huh? That wouldn't be good for any of us, especially when we both know I win at the spelling bee. Yeah, I would totally beat you at the spelling bee. I'm not like these Indian kids on TV, but you know, I could spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I better than I could say it, pronounce it. Okay, this is the boss level. This is the boss battle, guys. You ready? Of course you are. If you say yes, I'm just letting you know. The next yes you say could change your entire path. But no pressure or anything. Let's see. You know, no pressure. Just put pressure here so you don't bleed all over the couch. But other than that, no pressure. Just to stop the bleeding. We gotta change it up over here in order for everything to fit. We gotta make accommodations. It's like when your mom's on the plane. You're gonna have to buy another seat, ma'am. Your mom was too fat. She got to buy two. She got to buy two, first class and second class in coach. Should have just checked her ass in with the luggage. Let's see. She needs a space shuttle, y'all. Ground control to Major Tom. Houston, we have a problem. We're not getting this. This rocket's not coming off the ground. Oh, remember we was talking about maybe earlier too, because it's in the poll. Another thing about maybe, M and Y is in there, and I noticed the poll when I was doing it. A lot of it is like myself. What else is it? Not that you're selfish or anything. I just want to see, what was it? My dreams, my purpose, myself, and then the one that's not uh does not belong is the next step. They're not right or wrong. It's just kind of see where you're at, your focus is, what you're coming to realize about self. Because if you're going to be making a decision, right? Enough maybes, right? Those are maybes that you decide maybe tomorrow. But no, the my is in there, and Abe, my Abe. It's like, be true to yourself, honest Abe. You know what I mean? Like, and you are able. Don't let Cain kill you. You know, don't get the mark of Cain. Otherwise, you're going to be in a Cain. Candy cane. It's a rusted nail. Here's my point. Maybe I'm just saying. So call me, maybe. I just feel like there's a lot Language is fun, is my point. And Mitch McClure shouldn't have given me a D in Spanish, or else I would have, she'd have more graduating students who, don't just remember the bad words or the good words. Mota. Okay. Okay, we're ready. Level 4. Wrong button. All right, we're ready now. Level 4. This is your reading. The next yes you say could change your entire path. But, enough of the dramatic intro. Let's see. It might not be that big of a deal, to be honest. It might just be like the next street over or whatever from Catherine on now, but come on now. That's not the truth. You're so silly. You're so silly. Where do you find these people? YouTube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what we're going to do. All weird and no... It doesn't make any sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's just what we're doing, okay? Leave me alone. 1, 2, 3. The Jonny Quest Prestige, and we have a third 3. 3, 3, 3. Pew, pew, pew. Someone out here dodging bullets. Why do you think they call him bullet dodger? Turkish? Well, because he dodges bullets, Tommy. I mean, who doesn't love the movie Snatch? I wanted to make sure I said the movie before I said the name of the movie because, YouTube policies or whatever. Who doesn't love the movie Snatch? You got to go through like a Snatch phase where like that's your favorite movie for a while. But, I remember watching it when it came out or whatever. So for me, that was a thing. It's too tight. Too tight. I could park a jumbo bloody jet in there. I said gun, not a bloody anti-aircraft weapon. All right, 3. 3, 3, 4, 3. Why'd you have to screw it up, 4? Quattro. Why'd you screw it up? 3's a crowd. 4 is just, no. You know how long it took me to talk her into bringing the girl over? No, bro, get out of here. When we talk about eating unicorn shit. No, man, we ain't doing that. We ain't swingers. We don't swing that way. We swing this way. Okay? We try to go over the bar. That's how we swing. Or we're the sultans of swing. The pinstripe suit or whatever. Got a little chain on your wallet or whatever. That's about as close to swinging as we going to be getting, okay? And besides, you got to push me so I don't have to kick and pump so often. I remember I was so excited when I had my kid. I got the automated swing. Like, oh man, I hope we got to give him good sea legs, so that he one day can go on roller coasters with us and shit. So much for that. Okay, level 4. If you chose the Bicycle Prestige Jonny Quest bicycle deck. Oh yeah, this is one aura cool deck that we're gonna get into right now. You laugh at that. I want to see the front. All right, such a tease. Such a tease. Sorry about that. Just have to you have to keep tuning in for more readings to see what the front of her looks like. It's her man without a face. Now I'm hearing, thou shalt not fall. Man without a face, thou shalt not fear. Someone's like so worried they're going to be seen, and it's like I almost feel like they're invisible. That could be it. Someone could be so worried about like getting up there and doing something, and I really feel like it's not that bad, or like people don't even care or something. So I don't know if someone is getting up on like a open mic night or something, and everyone's just a bunch of drunk assholes. You know what? I'm seeing specifically something like that, like assuming that no one's going to care, no one's going to hear them. But I feel like what happens instead, sharing is caring, generosity, opening the wallet, happy to be giving. I almost feel like someone's going to be like, what? That voice came out of that person? It either is going to sound exactly like they think it's the radio playing, or it's a new song like on the radio that they never heard. It could be an original song that you're performing live or something. Again, like an open mic. Coffee shops came up earlier. Could be at a coffee shop or something. And no, I feel like you're getting people are listening. Out of the rat race, legacy, long-term security, financial freedom, cash flow, Ten of Pentacles. Someone wants to invest in you. These are all pentacles, and sharing is caring. Someone is in a position to be able to invest in you. Wow. Know when to hold them. Defending your position, standing firm. Again, I almost feel like it wouldn't be a compromise. This yes you have to do. It wouldn't require you to leave anything behind, give anything up. I'm seeing in my mind's eye Wayne's World when Cassandra like goes with Rob Lowe, right? And is like doing the music video thing. Required her to like leave Wayne and like everything she knew behind, which is like Wayne was always in support of Cassandra. He was never jealous of, unless of course there was reason to be. And it was like, she was like, oh, you're just jealous, Wayne. You're just jealous because and now I hate the song Ballroom Blitz because of the movie Wayne's World. And my niece used to love singing that on Rock Band back in the day. And it was like, oh, what song do you want to sing? Ballroom Blitz. And I was like, oh my God. Okay. But I would always think of, because it's like they have that's the one song that she sings like over and over again, especially towards the end. Cass, welcome. I wonder if she knows that. I should tell her that next time I see her. You know, I can't stand Ballroom Blitz because of you, but I love you so much, so it's okay. But no, I feel like you would know that it's like the universe would be saying, green light, go, green light, go. Look, workaholic, control issues. And again, with the know when to fold them. I feel like that's just it. What this is it could be work related, but you might be like pinching yourself because it ain't work. Again, you don't have to do it. They might even need you in a way because like they benefit from it. After all, they're investing in you, but you're not like a possession. They almost want you to do your thing. This isn't like, oh, we want to sign a deal with you and then you make the music the way we want it, not the way you do it. Settling for less. Low self-esteem. Again, exhausted. You have no problem saying no. You're like, no thanks. If I don't have the freedom to roam about the cabin in my own fucking private jet, I don't want to fly on your fucking airline. You're going to have to do better than that. Thundercats, ho. Yeah, what do we look like? Thunder kittens? This calls for a Sword of Omen special. Ace of Wands. Thundercat, ho. Take the shot. Say yes, yo. Green light, go. What did I say about green lights? I forgot I even wrote that on this card. And this came out after I said the universe. Green lights. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Good. I knew you would. We got 717 right here. 710-7. Frustrated, falling short, giving up too soon, losing faith. Again, I feel like someone knows that what is for them, and it will come around. You won't need to chase it. You won't have to run from it. It won't need to chase you. In fact, you probably have been chasing it around, and it's been going around and around and around, and you finally stopped so it can catch up to you. Indecision, insert coin to continue, fear of commitment. And again, earlier with this Two of Wands, I almost feel like in the past, it might have been other people holding you back. For level 4, I'm getting strongly, you know when that is you holding yourself back versus someone else. And what does this card say? Take the shot. Page of Cups, shoot your shot. I almost feel like it's like you get one for free. Love letter, confession. I almost feel like this could be letting someone know how you feel, or just saying yes to a date or something. And just seeing where it goes. But I feel like someone is doing their best to shoot their shot. To do something out of the kindness of their heart that I feel like takes a lot of trust. Never mind frustrated over here. I feel like someone's giving it a shot. Because I feel like it feels good. It feels right. And again, in reverse, I have, fear of rejection, mixed signals, right? And put a little on this one. Green and red light. Green and red light. Because don't know if you should stop or go. It's like you're playing Red Rover, or musical chairs or some shit. But no, now it's like, this is real. We got mind games here, mind craft, mind, negative overthinking, negative thoughts and overthinking. So again, how can you build with someone who in Minecraft, if they're just mine, it's mine. You can't use my diamonds. You can't use my gold. You can't use my silver. And you're like, dude, I just baked you a bunch of bread, fool. You know how many times I had to go out there and hack the wheat to make the bread, and then get all the coal? You don't get no bread for you. Oh man, but I need bread. No, you eat your diamond, fool. Eat your freaking diamonds. What is this? Exhausted, ready to quit, over it. Oh, but I'm losing health. A witch cursed me. Sounds like a you problem, bro. Look at this hot soup. It even cures curses from witches. Oh man. Bills, lack, FOMO. No, you can't afford it. It costs 1,000 diamonds for this soup. I feel like some of you guys are leveraging your work. I'm getting with that know when to hold them, know when to walk away, know when to run, and the standing firm. I feel like I'm seeing in my mind's eye clearly the scene. And again, it's Wayne. It's Mike Myers, not the serial killer from Halloween, but Michael Myers. Plays this record exec in Queen when he's like, no one's going to listen to an 8-minute song on the radio. No one's going to listen to a 10-minute song on the radio. And then they said no. Again, making you do something the way they want if you want to do business with them. Settling for less, low self-esteem. No, you know what you have is gold. You know what you have might be. Again, they want the same but different. They want more of the same of what's already out there. You know, they're in the soda pop business. They want the next Coke or Pepsi or Dr. Pepper. You're like, I got some other shit. I got some next level other shit. It's called Soda Stream or whatever. They're like, no! Look, same shit, different day. Yeah, the rejection is real, right? Oh, you're Willy Wonka? You want to open a chocolate factory? Don't go trying to sell your chocolate to fucking Hershey and Cadbury and Hey Bueno or whatever. No, that would be hazelnuts. Hold my beer. Bold, confident moves. Risk, Page of Wands. Again, you might be off to a short start, and you might have a ways to go before you got fucking snozberries and the scratching the paper on the wall, and then never mind all the weird, cool illusion things that I don't even know how you did all that. But I mean, one gobstopper at a time, okay? You're blowing too many people's minds. You're way ahead of your game. Way ahead of, maybe not in your prime, but ahead of your time. Staying sublime to the limelight. Didn't we have limelight in the very beginning? I was channeling Rush, limelight. Someone's in a rush to the limelight. Well, then you'll never make it. You don't deserve. The limelight is for you. Beam me up, Scotty. It'll call. Otherwise, you got to sell your soul, or I don't know, get on your knees, or not to pray, but you know, you know what I'm talking about. Cheers to that. Support system. Happy times. Look, again, you make beautiful music. We all get paid. It's like the dude. Now I'm getting Wu-Tang American Saga on that one dude's like, look, man, my dad's an asshole. I have rights to the company, but dude, I see your potential. But he was in a position to help them, but he wasn't. He wasn't loaded like Rizzo had hoped, but he did have the connections. He did have the studio. He did have faith in Wu-Tang Clan. And they went with him, right? Because he saw their vision. And it's like, dude, I just want to give you what you need so that you can do what you do best, where everybody knows your name, because the world needs Wu-Tang. Unresolved issues, cracks in the picture. And again, it's like, this might be something you absolutely should say yes to. Just know that it might not have all the fixins. This could be starting your own business. And yeah, of course, you don't have someone else paying for your health insurance or whatever. And like, that's a thing. But now you don't have 60% of your fucking paycheck coming out towards that. How do you know it might not actually be more affordable for you to have some sort of, personal assistance or whatever as a personal contractor? What we got? I'm not growing up. I'm just burning out. I declare that I don't care no more. For a sword, it's like, no, for you, not caring is not easy because you care so much. You could be emotionally attached to stuff, even like stuff like it could hold sentimental value, right? Like, it's not about that plastic cup that was thrown away because, oh, it was just a Slurpee cup. No, like that was like, I got that Slurpee cup on my first date or whatever, right? Or whatever it is. The first time I got knocked, I got knocked up. First time I got knocked up, I got that Slurpee cup. Should have got a big gulp, bitch, not a Slurpee. 100 on the Zelda Game & Watch. Spiritual, that's the truth. You should have got a big gulp. And swallowed that bad boy. But no. You said, look, Ma, no hands. Delays, lack of follow-through, and inconsistent. 3 of Wands. No more inconsistency. Cheers to that when it comes to you. You're all grown up now. No more putting things off, worried about this or that. Because it's not that you don't care. It's just that you are fully aware. Live and let live. You're living your best life. And you're doing the best you can at that. And if you ask me, 10 of Wands would be you doing your best. And bit off more than you can chew. Caring too much. Overworked. Stress. It's probably because you're doing it all by yourself. But you know what? It's probably better that way. All things considered in your situation, workaholic. Control issues, money over morality. See, I almost feel like you're not doing it for the money. People are like, you should be doing that. You could be more making doing this. Or blah, 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 blah. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Just give them that book and tell them to read this and then talk to you after they're done reading it. Because then you guys might have a similar understanding. Maybe. They might start to see things your way 101. But that's where I would start. Read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Have you ever read Rich Dad, Poor Dad? No? Well, then don't give me financial fucking advice on what I should be investing in. What is an asset? What is a liability? And you, collective, should know what is an asset and what is a liability. And some of these people that you invest in, they put the ass in an asset if they're supposed to be an asset. How are they reciprocating to you? And this isn't about conditions on love, but there are conditions on contracts that you and I make an agreement upon, or maybe my Abe, squeeze me, bacon counter. If someone's got to be in writing, why? And if not, I got married without a prenup because I thought I could trust the person. Not because I'm stupid, not because I wasn't thinking straight, but because I thought, yeah, what's mine is yours, what's yours is mine forever. To this fucking person who doesn't deserve it. Still doesn't deserve it. Will never have an opportunity to even show me whether or not they deserve it again. I feel silly for giving it to them in the first place. Considering came out last place, right? That's the only time I come in 8th place on Mario Kart. It's if I'm letting you win. And gross, I would never do that to you. Give you a false sense of fucking victory. Plot twist. Curveball. Surprise change. Unexpected surprise change. That's the best. Especially when you're in a fun house or whatever, and then the floor just drops out from under you, and now you're like Luke Skywalker in Jabba's palace. No big deal. Rancor, schmancor. Everyone's laughing because they think this is it. No one escaped the Rancor pit. 103 on this other Game & Watch. Oh. No one before Luke Skywalker. Oh, and by the way, once I escape here, you might want to go check your chambers, because that Han Solo and Carbonite, yeah, he's naked and melted and back on his feet. So thanks, Jabba. Just like we planned. Just kidding. We need to escape the weird worm thing, but this is the last time you're going to see Boba Fett until the Chronicles of Boba Fett. Up all night. Stress. Again, more stress? Who's stressing? Guilt, anxiety, regret. Gross. Smells like regret in here. Someone needs to open a window. Someone needs to open a window. Rewrite your story. Mental breakthrough. It's something else. I don't think it did, but it felt like it could have. Okay, good. I just want to make sure. I just want to be thorough. There's that plot twist card in reverse. Delayed surprise, waiting on reveal. Wait, there's more. Like, no, there's nothing at the end of the credits of your movie. You're not all cool like that. You're not Marvel. God complex, force, power trip. You mad, bro? Yeah, states not after the credits. You got to see the credits. Give us a reason to stay. To the credits. No, I gotta go, man. I want to get out of the parking lot. This place is a fucking nightmare. Yep. Nope. Hopeless. Stuck. See, again, I almost feel like someone keeps worsening their chances of ever even staying in your life. It's like they're overstaying their welcome. One annoying fucking thing at a time. Life in the fast lane. Sudden action. Fast movement. Momentum. Again, it's like with the can't let go, well, then they better fucking hold on tight, because I feel like, wow, fuck around and find out. Proving yourself. Ego clash. Let go of my ego clash. And competition. Again, someone's like wants to ride your coattails. You're like, well, again, hold on, because I'm not slowing down. And if you need to pee, I'm not pulling over, and we're not turning around. Sore loser needs validation, hollow victory. And I feel like that's what Chim Chim gets for sneaking into the Mach 5. This ain't Chim Chim, though. This ain't a cute, adorable monkey. Or your little brother who doesn't know any better. This is some douchebag who's trying to fucking jaywalk and hitch a ride and what's the word I'm looking for? Not jaywalk. They're trying to fucking like catch it right on the train without paying for the ticket. Push start. New job, new income, new, fresh opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. And then choose your fighter. Press start. Oh, yeah, it's like choose your enemies. Or who you want to fight with or fight as. And then Ace of Wands. We got Thundercats up in this hole? Take a shot. See, again, it's like you're ready. You stay ready so that you don't have to get ready. And this person keeps trying to push your buttons. 107 on the Zelda Game & Watch. And you're like, please, dude. And I feel like whatever they're throwing at you now, I'm kind of getting like whatever they send your way. Crown chakra itching when I come up with, when I channel this, when I come up with this. I was seeing Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump with the ping pong. Where it's like, you realize you make it look effortless. And no, you probably haven't had a million years of practice at ping pong. It's just something you picked up while you were doing this other thing. And it's like, I feel like you never cease to amaze people. And they're like, does this guy even realize what the fuck? Like your accomplishments and people around you who are again in a better position to accomplish something. Don't bit off more than you can chew. They compare themselves to you. And again, this is, how are they supposed to ever help you when they can't help themselves but to hate on you and compare themselves to you, maybe even talk shit on you? And what's interesting is, like, I feel like you still find love for this energy or have a space in your heart for them or whatever, but you're not enabling this energy and you're not allowing it to hold you back, just because it can't hold back. Sore loser, needs validation. It's there again. And like all around the world, the same song. So again, take it as resonates, connected, collective, but connected. But I have a feeling that it does resonate with you. Repeat patterns, deja vu, all around the world, the same song. So when I say I've seen it a million times, let's call this 1,000,001 times. Lesson learned, choose peace. And that's not easy when people want chaos. And if you have to be the peace bringer, hope you brought a peace for us to smoke out of, because this is a 420 friendly zone and the kids are asleep. The kids are asleep and they're safe and tucked in their beds. And I got a pot of coffee on the, I got coffee on the stove. We got shrimp on the barbie. We got Fosters. Do people in Australia really drink Fosters? I feel like that's bullshit. I feel like it's just a thing to sell more of it here in the US. But I feel like if an Australian man, if Crocodile Dundee walked into a pub and ordered a Fosters, he'd probably be like, you bitch. It's like the Bud Light Down Under. Is that the Down Under Bud Light? Nothing against Bud Light, but nothing against Bud Light. Level 4, lesson learned, choose peace. Let's cut this in half. Sharing is caring, generosity, opening the wallet, happy to be giving. The next yes you say could change your entire path. And it better be one of those yeses where you're like, take my money. If it does require you to give, to open the wallet, it better be a take my money. I don't care what the cost is. I learned my lesson because last time I settled for less, or I waited, or I said I would do this or that, and I never did. I never did. It's time to give yourself permission. Level 4. But you need me to sign your permission slip? You want me to call your teacher or whatever? Cass needs to come out of class today again, but no, we're not calling hooky, remember? Go back to level 1 or whenever we had the alchemist deck or the archetypes. You might want to listen to that one again if you're trying to play hooky. But if you're trying to play hooky, not on your responsibilities, but on the bullshit, hey, I'll get the car started. Meet me out back. Just put something in your bed, make it look like you're taking a nap, and hop out the window. Even if you don't have to do that, it just makes it more fun. Adds to it's like live role play or whatever. You know, you can wear a black mask and a hoodie, you know, whatever. Feel all criminal 111 on the Zelda Game & Watch, but you know, whatever. That's up to you. That's entirely up to you. You want to do this all clean cut and dressly fit, smelling like Gucci? I ain't gonna stop you. Level 4, that was your reading. If you're gonna do good deeds, there's nothing wrong with looking good, smelling good, feeling good, tasting good. I don't know what you got going on over there. Maybe you just spilled coffee on yourself or something. Or you got some fruit stripe gum or something. I don't know what it is, but if you're tasting good, I ain't gonna. You can't argue with that. Can't argue with success. I mean, am I right, collective? Crown chakra tingling. Crown chakra tingling. Okay. Don't worry, I'm not done with you yet. What, you need a break? You in a hurry? What do we say about rushing? You in a hurry to go nowhere? Didn't you learn? Or are you the one that chose that on the poll or whatever? See how self-aware you're becoming? And you thought you were a fool. A fool for love. Loving yourself. self. Now, you can never be too foolish when it comes to that. I love the decisions you make, even the bad ones, as long as they don't have a negative impact on me. I mean, am I right? I'm not here to judge you or point out your inadequacies. That's the past. I'm here to say, are you going to use those inadequacies moving forward? Asking for a friend. That's how, because if so, then I'm out of here. I got a plane to catch. High Priestess and the Magician in reverse back to back. I've seen it a million times. You got mommy and daddy issues. Seen it a million times. What are you going to do with it? 44? Well, I know what I would do. Not entertain it, not enable it. I feel like it's not something that should build momentum if it's constantly going in the wrong direction. I mean, am I right? It might become deadly. And if it's a sin, anything good, there's good and bad in everything. I feel like it becomes a deadly sin when it is the definition of what that deadly sin is. And I feel like it just means you're doing too much. Even if it's too much of nothing. But no, I feel like someone going out of their way to do something wrong. But I feel like their intentions in their brain is to make it right. But every time they do it, time and time again, they don't. It's like they failed so many times, which I encourage failure. I don't wish failure upon you or like trip and fall on your face so that, you get in last place when you thought you were going to win. Like that kind of attitude, like betting against someone. It's like, why don't you bet on the fucking winner? Because you're basically projecting your fucking loser ass. Look, we had the Magician and the High Priestess both in reverse. We have the Emperor and the Empress both upright. I feel like there is no manipulation here, no lies. Queen of Cups, King of Swords, both in reverse. Again, this is everything on the table, everything, all trusting. And I almost feel like it's not that like, what do you got to lose or they're not going to get anything out of me. It's like, no, none of that. If anything, it's like, I have no gifts to bring, pa-rum pum pum pum. You thinking that you got no gifts to bring, and it's like, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb. What? No, lambs, I don't think can look up in the sky like that. But if they could, meh, that's probably the response you would get. But it's like, way up in the sky, shepherd boy. The shepherd boy sees it. Do you hear what I hear? A song, echoes in the night. We will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light. Like, who could hate on that? I know. Satanists, the devil, and maybe a few atheists that are just atheists because they're mad at God and they refuse to do anything else with their time or whatever. What a lack of trust. That should mean that they trust in themselves fully, right? That's good. That's a good place to start. Um, Believing in yourself is good, especially if you don't believe in the sky daddy or whatever you think it is. And no judgment. I love you anyways, even though you don't believe in God and Jesus believes in you. It's okay. No big deal. I'm ending the poll. Thank you guys for taking the poll. So tonight's poll, I've spent enough time saying maybe to half of y'all said myself saying maybe to yourself, giving yourself permission. Say yes. Should I, would I, could I? Of course you could. Of course you would. Of course you should. I'm gonna leave that up to you. Again, this is tonight's reading was primarily about helping you use that discernment, act, make your moral compass accurate, so you're not using cognitive dissonance, turning a blind eye to red flags. What you and I consider red flags, we might agree and disagree on certain things. Some people want a freak. Some people want someone who's not serious. Some people don't want to get married, and those would be different boundaries than what I would consider boundaries. But boundaries is boundaries. Again, what makes it a deadly sin? If you smoke, are you a sinner? Does that mean every fucking shaman with a pipe is going to hell because they don't put the pipe down? Or does the tobacco company have to put that smoking causes cancer and you still fucking buy them anyways? I still buy them anyways. The black people can't buy menthols in California anyways. They'll find them because of free will. But what about all the other stuff that doesn't kill you? That isn't on the top shelf or in a glass case because it's so valuable or precious. And everything, even the medicine you give your kid, whether or not they're intoxicated or belligerent from taking it, it's a drug that alters the if it's an imbalance that we're balancing, that's like fighting fire with fire, in my opinion. Maybe there's that thing that we think is wrong with them is what makes them different from someone else. Maybe you're carving out their gifts. But what do I know? I'm not a fucking doctor. 20% said, I've spent enough time saying maybe to my dreams. Saying maybe to my dreams. Your dreams are your dreams. My dreams are my dreams. You scream, I scream, we all scream for ice cream. I feel like your dreams are yours because for whatever reason. And I want you to be able to achieve those dreams, assuming it doesn't require you like stepping on my fucking neck to get there. Unless, of course, you're asking me if you can step on my neck to get up there. That would be the exception. But yeah, I want you to follow your dreams. Why wouldn't I want you to follow your dreams? Unless your dream is like, to take the innocence of a child, then I'm afraid you're in the wrong dreamland, honey. Hi, I'm Freddy Krueger. Have we met? I'll see you tonight. 20% said, I've spent enough time saying maybe to my purpose. Again, I feel like that's for those of you who know your purpose and keep putting it off. And not that you're lazy. I feel like the universe has an interesting way of letting earthly distractions come in to see if you will say yes to the dress. It's funny in the Bible, it says the devil tempts Jesus and tempts all these people, Job, with everything as far as they can see. All they got to do is just give up the act. I almost feel like in this particular act, it's the devil has you believing you're not worthy and not deserving of something and wants to keep it that way. And you're realizing, oh my God, this might just be for me. I've been deprived of this. and didn't even know it. And now it's like, are you going to deprive yourself of this when it's right there for you and you can't overdose on it? You can't, it won't kill you. It brings you love. It brings you healing. It brings people together. It's like, I don't know. It just seems organic and there's nothing wrong about it. And if anything, it brings something good, healing. And fun fact, if it weren't for cannabis, Christopher Columbus never would have traveled on a boat, because guess what his canvases were made out of, his sails? That's right, hemp. And just like tobacco companies and can put cancer on it and sell it to you, the reason why we don't have hemp everywhere, you know why? Because there's more money selling you cotton. Because hemp grows like a weed. You can almost grow it on accidents. Where cotton takes a lot more picking. It's a cotton picking problem, if you ask me. 1, 2, 3 on this other game and watch. It's a cotton picking problem, if you ask me. And I'm not racist, but just saying that sounds and feels weird. So I don't agree. But yeah, the next step. 20% said your purpose. Do you know what your purpose is now, right? And it's about time you started stepping into that fully. And then 10% said, I spent enough time saying maybe to the next step. That's the that is the putting it off. And I do feel like all those who said myself, my dreams, my purpose, it's because you have a hard time putting yourself first. And the next step, I feel like you've definitely improved on putting yourself first, but not fully. I feel like someone's comfortable, and this part requires some scary trust, that leap of faith where you don't know what's under the dealer's heart, but it's not a gamble. You're investing in yourself, and you're playing that hand as if the dealer does have 21, but you believe in yourself for many logical reasons that took you maybe a long time to realize just how far you have come and just how good you are and what this is that you're stepping into, even if it's fresh. Like I said, with the ping pong thing, you know, many people play ping pong for years, and then when, you know, Forrest Gump gets shot in the buttocks is when he started to pick up ping pong, and then next thing you know, he's a ping pong wizard. There's got to be a twist. Ping pong wizard has such a supple wrist. You think anyone in that mess hall was like trying to mess with him? Well, I mean, they were competing with him to see if they could beat him, but only because he was unstoppable. There wasn't any Shooter McGavins in there. He was the Shooter McGavin, but humble, not trying to take anything from you. Sharing is caring. Like, while he's eating a fucking ice cream. You know what I'm saying? That's where you're headed, collective. Doing something so second nature, doing something so well that even when you mess up, it's like, it's almost like you did it on purpose, because it wouldn't be the same without it being that way. It's what makes it yours and perfect and unique. It's like RZA, right? It's like having that hi-hat or the kick or that snare off tempo on purpose, and it fits. Maybe you weren't supposed to fit in. Maybe you were supposed to be a misfit, because you're like aftermarket parts that might not have the whole same value as when you get it from the dealership, but it creates a unique, custom, limited edition kind of pimp my ride value to this. Now it's a difference between a cookie cutter home on the block Like when you sell your house, you got to paint all the walls white or gray because we don't know who we're selling it to, versus having a house that has purple walls, plaid walls. The kids' rooms got clouds and Care Bears on the wall. Someone might pay more for that house because it's got Care Bears on the wall. But the chances of finding that person are slim to none. So we got to make it cookie cutter. But whatever you're bringing to the table, this ain't no oversaturated market where we need to make it look like everything else. It's what you bring to the table that makes it unique. It makes it custom. It might even be refurbished or whatever. But you bring new life to it. Some of y'all might be buying a literal business that's going out of business and you bring new life to it. Some of you might just be like picking up where someone left off. But where you take it is like they were Mr. Copperpot, and you're the motherfucking Goonie that's going to actually get to the treasure. Finish that person's vision that they didn't get to finish. And it's not about the money. It's not even about the treasure. It's about the treasure hunt. Y'all know what time it is? The pursuit of happiness, life, liberty, on the pursuit, the purse, sue it, sue the purse, hate the player, not the game, master the game without cheating. Then you unlock God mode. But if it's anything like Contra, watch out for player 2 who ain't ready, because they'll be taking all your life. And you're going to have to pull the extra weight. For some of y'all, equal reciprocation is you carrying the extra weight. Going the extra mile is equal, is meeting halfway. Open sesame. Because maybe they don't lift as much as you. That wouldn't be fair. That's not fair. Learn Chinese. Broccoli. Now I just need to learn how to say beef with. Or beef and. Then I can say beef and broccoli or beef with broccoli or broccoli beef. Fun fact, did you know that orange chicken, you know where that was invented? You know who invented orange chicken? The dude who started Panda Express invented orange chicken. And you know what else is fun? You know who invented cookies and cream ice cream? Bluebell ice cream. So if you guys want to try some really good cookies and cream ice cream, get you some Bluebell. They invented it, just like Panda Express invented the orange chicken. So whether or not you like some other joint's orange chicken better than Panda, and you might laugh and think Panda is whatever, Panda invented orange chicken, bitch. Learn Chinese. Broccoli. Ji Ian Hua. Ji Ian Hua. That's a lot of syllables just to say broccoli. Ji Ian Hua. Lucky numbers are 43, 22, 23, 33, 49, and 1. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so we've got, it's not like palindrome or mirrored, but it goes 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4. So there's 4, 3, 3 2s, 3 3s, 4 again, which is 49, and then a 1 all by itself. So from the top, let's pull one. Boundaries. I love this. Whatever you're saying yes to honors, respects your boundaries, and vice versa. It complements one another, complementary. Ooh, there might even be a complimentary bottle of wine, or I'm getting like someone is getting the treatment. Someone is getting the treatment. Well deserved too. Well deserved. Lucky numbers from the top: 43, 22, 23, 33, 49, and 1. And it's 131. Drum roll, please. I have a feeling this is going to resonate. Oh, the last like 3 readings, I feel like it's been very specific on like when these things. And last time I said it was Sunday, right? I was like, you still got time, and it was like the next day was Sunday. Well, today is Tuesday, correct? Pretty weird. Because as we record this live, it is Tuesday. Your creative endeavors will flourish on a Tuesday. What I say about your creative endeavors, taking something, making it uniquely yours, whether it's refurbished, new paint job, and this isn't lipstick on a pig. This isn't you wham bam thinking, man, just giving it a quick little throwing up some wallpaper and selling it. No, this is blood, sweat, and tears. And it's yours. Please don't let that stay buried in you. Please. Your creative endeavors will flourish on a Tuesday. On what? Two days? Tuesdays? Every day. Every day is a new day when I love you. And I do love you, collective. Make sure you guys check out the links below. Save you 25% on using ARC25 at haveanicetrip.com/Jonny Arkade for the #1 selling mushroom gummy. That's right. It ain't your grandma's mushroom tea or mushroom coffee. These is the ones that Mario takes and he gets bigger. You know what I'm saying? And they even have ones that you can take and you get bigger. You know what I'm saying? But I don't eat those ones. I don't have that problem. And then, but yeah, save 25% using the discount code ARC25. Save, excuse me, 20% at Bay Smokes. Get yourself a free 1/8. Just clicking the link or scanning that QR code that you saw above. And save 35% at ARCTEES using the discount code ARCTEES35 at checkout. And you can get this exact shirt. If you're Tonka Tough, that is. But don't get it if you're not Tonka Tough. But yeah, there it is right there. ARCTEES35 at 80stees.com, where I get 90+% of my wardrobe. And if any of you guys use any of my discounts, any of my affiliate connections, and these are all products I stand behind and dabble in and support fully, 10% of my commissions earned goes towards stopping child trafficking, child exploitation, as well as $5 from every Jonny Arkade tarot deck, $5 from every 3D shadow box as seen in this reading this evening with the Fool, which a lot of you, again, this next yes. Don't be a fool. $5 from each of those goes to stop child trafficking. So you can, give $1 to the Sea Otters from getting overpriced bracelets that aren't actually AAA class grade. No offense to any readers that promote Otter Spirit. I used to too. Until I got some fake ass hematite from them, which is not AAA grade. I'm just saying, But I love you, readers, and do what you got to do. But yeah, 10% of my earnings and $5 from my own personal creative endeavors goes to stop child trafficking. And if anything, next time I go to Monterey Bay, and I've been there on quite a few occasions, and I'll probably go there again, I'll make sure to visit the aquarium again. And that way, I can donate to the Sea Otters too. I may even wear one of my crystal bracelets or just my Atari watch. It depends on how I'm feeling that day. I love you guys. And if you ain't heard it today, know that you are awesome. You got at least one dude out there praying for you, and God bless you and your beautiful families. I'll see you on the next one, collective, and hopefully you'll be a little more chatty Cathy, because I like it when more than just 3 people are saying it. I understand if you can't or whatever, but I don't understand if you can and you don't. And I know there's quite a few of y'all. So what the frick? All right, here we go. Shauna J. Cass, 883. Michelle Pagliacci. I'm going to give you extra love right now, ladies, because, you know, you put in the extra effort. So what are you girls doing later, huh? You busy? You want some company? Huh? I got some time. I don't mind cutting my evening short to be there. We're just trying to make all the other people jealous, you know what I'm saying? Instill a sense of wantingness, longing, wanting to be a part of this little clique we have going on over here. Good night, Archangels. I love y'all. Get on the ark. And if it starts to rain, the flood is coming, y'all. Don't say I didn't warn you. I love you. I'll see you on the next one.